Sunday, guys. I'm back. How are you guys doing? Welcome and welcome back to our channel, guys. How are you guys doing? This is your girl, your baby doll, your baby girl, your baby mama, your everything. This is your girl Linda, and this is Linda's space. Okay, yeah. Anyway, guys, this is Sunday. We are back from church. We are so excited, and I missed you guys, and I felt why not come and say hello. Yes, guys, so by the way, we have already moved fully to our new house. Yeah, guys, this house is spacious. Oh, it is so spacious, and it is cool. No heat. I mean, the breeze blowing back to back. There are lots of windows and the breeze is everywhere, and I love it. Yes, guys, so in today's video I just decided to come and say something, like a word or two, a wisdom nugget. I decided to come and say something about female friendships. Somebody has betrayed me yet again. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Anyway, guys, if you have been betrayed by a friend before, comment down below. Let me know. If you are a woman, I know all of us, like 98% of us, have been betrayed by friends, because female friendships, most of them, 98% are rubbish. There are these friends that will pretend to be your friend because they have noticed that you are a friend to somebody that is in authority. Maybe even at your place of work. If somebody notices that you are a friend to your boss, you are a friend to people, you know, at work there are protocols, okay? You are a friend to somebody that is high ranked there, that if you're a friend to that person, there's no way you can suffer in that organization. There's no way you can lack. There's no way your opinion cannot count. You know, there's a way you become so close to your seniors at work that they know you have sense. So they keep you close, such that they ask for your opinions when they want to do things, when they want to make changes and all that. So there are some people that will come and form to be your friends. Like in my own what is it called? In my own case. In my own case, in this case now, there is someone that pretended to be a friend. This person was not a friend before. Me and her, in fact, the reason why I normally say that sometimes we cause some things to ourselves is when we lack discernment, or when we discern something and we ignore it. Now let me tell you, there's one thing with me. If my gut feeling tells me you are off, like there's something about you that is off, and I ignore it, I normally regret it. Now there's this lady that was forming my friend, and this lady was not my friend though. I was there for like how many months? Some months, Shasha. She was not my friend until a little later. Maybe 5 months, she was not my friend. We were not talking, you know. Then suddenly she noticed that I was the favorite of all those seniors, you know, where I was working, the school I was working. I was a friend to the principal, the vice principal, the PA, the secretary, everybody, you know. So she decided to pretend to be my friend. And in my heart, I was just like, this girl, your eye to the shine. Why are you liking me? Like, why are you liking me? But you know, when somebody is trying to be your friend, and it's not as if you people have quarreled, it's just that you people were not friends before, and then suddenly is doing gumbody. Nigerians call it gumbody. Gumbody is when somebody is choking you with love, suffocating your bum bum with love. Like she doesn't want you to breathe. You say, okay, I know that my gut feeling is telling me there's something off about this person. But again, let me give the person a chance. I might be wrong, right? We all do that. So in this case, I just say, okay, I might be wrong. Let me just give this person a chance. Little did I know that the person I was giving a chance to be close to me was looking through, using me to get through the seniors, because she noticed that they liked me a lot. My opinion counted. My opinion mattered. Anything I said to them, they implemented, you know. So she was trying to use me to get close to them. And then the moment she used me and got close to them, she decided to lock my door to them. Now, this is pure wickedness and pure evilness. Now, this is what we call witches and wizardry. And let me tell you, this kind of thing, if you ever experience it, this is where the Bible verse of vengeance is mine comes to action. Don't even bother yourself. Don't even bother yourself. So I remember there's a time this friend of mine was pretending. She already locked the doors. I could tell that the panels, the links, the loopholes that I had towards those people were like closed, blocked, and I could tell that she was the one masterminding everything behind my back and pretending to be my friend. I'm calling Maya, pretending to be my friend, okay? So what I did was I decided to mind my business. And then I remember after some time she called me. She was like, "Have you blocked me?" I asked the person, "Block you? Why would I block you? Is there any reason to block you?" Then she said, "I don't know, because it's like I've been trying to call you, I cannot reach you." I was just quiet. Then at the time she tried to reach out to me, I told her that, see, let's just say I'm in that era in my life where I'm changing my friends. I'm deleting some people from my life and I'm adding some people to my life. And unfortunately, or sadly enough, you're one of those that I'm deleting. You're one of those that I'm omitting from my list of friends. I'm omitting you from my life. You're one of those people that I'm doing away with this season of my life. Yeah, so I'd appreciate if you never ever call me again. Never contact me, never call me, never text me again. That is the text I gave the person back. And then that ended it, you know. And I'm that kind of person that if I notice that you are toxic, your energy is off. Do you know that there's a way? God, I don't know how to explain this, but there's a way that if you pray and ask God to give you discernment, God will give you discernment. You can see me like this, and something will just be telling you, even though Linda is smiling, she's not what you think she is. She's not pure-hearted. The smile is not from her heart down, down, down. The smile is hidden behind something, like she is masking up. And God will show you. You can see through the mask. Only that as humans, we normally tend to overlook some things and say, okay, let me not, because if you come out and tell somebody straight, see, my energy is not going with yours, or I can tell your energy is negative, and this person has never quarreled with you, people have never fought, people have never had issues, it looks weird. The person might just turn out and say, you're jealous of me, you're envious of me, or you just hate me for no reason and all that, and they might try to play nice to confirm to you that the energy or feeling negative is not. So what I normally do, I give you a chance. Even though I have my reservations, I give you a chance and I let you into the things that I don't really value the most. Because things like where you work, being close to your colleagues, it's really not that important to me. Why? Because it's where I work. I can always change my job. Do you get? Yeah. But that kind of person, I was just like, if this is what this person has done to me at my place of work, and the person wants to keep pretending to be my friend, then the person will now come closer and enter into my family. I don't want to imagine what the person would do to me. Okay, and my family is the most dear to me, like oh my God, it's the most dear to me. Okay, so I just decided, okay, I can see through this person. I have already tested what she can do, so I don't want that energy around me, and I decided to let go in peace. And one thing with these kind of things, I hardly invest my emotion in friendships. Not that I don't have those friendships that I have put my heart into it. But let me tell you, from what I've learned in life, I do not put my heart into friendships anymore. I put my respect into friendships. I don't even put my trust into friendship, because trust can change, okay? I put my, what is it called? I put my respect into relationships. I put my time into relationships. I put my finances into relationships. But I do not, into friendships, sorry. But I do not put my trust in friendships, and I do not put my heart. Because I know that there are some friends that once you become so close to them, you've let them in on you, they just turn around one time like that and they just backstab you in some kind of way that you didn't anticipate, in some way that you cannot even explain. And I don't want that. in such a way that if it happens like this one now, that I end the relationship, because most times I end my friendships myself when I notice that the energy I'm getting is not it, or the person is betraying me. I hardly betray people. I don't actually betray my friends. I know my boundaries when I have friends. I know. Like, if you introduce me to somebody now that is very close to you, I am the third party. I know I'm the third party, and I maintain my space. I maintain my lane, and I'm very comfortable with it. But I'm talking about a scenario where somebody uses you to get close to your bestie, and then the person uses style to sweep you off your bestie's feet, and she's now the forming bestie. That you get the point. If it has happened to you, you'll get the point. If it has never happened to you, you will not get the point. So I normally don't. Like, what life has taught me for the 30 years that I've lived in this earth: do not invest your heart in friendships. Let your friendships be as platonic as possible, because the moment you invest your heart, you never can tell. You might invest your heart in wrong friendships, and they will deal with you. I remember doing one video, was it 2 years back, where I said I had this close friend as well, and this friend of mine, I put my everything into the friendship, that I could close my business to take care of her when she was sick. And then when she got well, the next thing she wanted to do was to destroy my home. She wanted my husband. She was literally after my husband. And because of my discernment, by God's grace, I could tell, to an extent that she cooks and calls me and tells me that she cooked for my husband, that she wants to bring me soup. I'm like, I cook the same soup in my house. She's like, people don't reject food. It's not for you, it's for your husband. I'm like, why does she think I'm that stupid? Because this friend in question was actually older than me, and she was single. She was desperate for marriage, older than me. She could tell I was still very young, and I was married already, and things were going for me, and she was feeling bad. So the kind of betrayals I've suffered in the hands of friends, I do not invest my heart anymore. And I just wanted to do this video, a quick one, and tell you that whenever you pray for spirit of discernment, so that the people you come across that pretend to be your friends, you know them, you can see through them. Even when they pretend to love you a lot, you can see through them. You can see jealousy, you can see envy, you can notice it. You can see betrayal coming. You can see, I don't know, not to brag, because it's grace, it's pure grace. If I see you coming close to me and you are pure in your hearts, I know. But if you're coming close to me and you have plans, I also know. I will not tell you, of course, because I cannot just wake up and tell you that the way I'm looking at you now, I can see that you're coming to me because you have plans. But what I will do, I'll give you time and chance for things to just unveil, or things to unravel themselves, and then everything will just come out, and then I will have a reason enough to push you away from me. I'll have a reason enough to tell you, see, this friendship cannot move forward. Do you understand? So female friendships are very tricky. With men, it's different. Men hardly betray each other, even though we have some few men who do that. But first of all, men mostly, it may be 2% of men, they're amiable. 2% of men, they are jealous and envious. Most men, they are just my guy. They hardly betray each other. And I'm that kind of person that I grew up among boys. So boys' relationships, they hardly put their emotions into it. So that's the kind of growing up, or grooming I had growing up among boys, among men. I was the only lady in my house. So I could grow up in a way that my guy, what's up, if we have any squabbles, we brush it off and it's finished. It's done there and then. We don't have this issue of holding grudges for long. We did not used to do it. And that thing has helped me a lot, because even when I cut ties with people, like so-called friends, when I cut ties with them, I'm doing so-called friends because I remember I already told you that I could discern this person's intentions right from the start, but I decided to give a chance. So I did not put my heart into the friendship. So to me, The lady was never my friend, but to her, she was thinking that she's my friend, and she was thinking that I believe that we are friends. But in my heart, I knew that we are not friends, baby. We are colleagues. We are not friends, okay? We are acquaintances. We are not friends. I can never be a friend with somebody like you, okay? Yeah, so that has helped me a lot, because even when, hey, keep quiet, even when I put an end to those kind of friendships, I don't miss you. Imagine I don't miss you. I don't miss you. I don't give an F-U-C-K about you. I don't give a fuck whether you eat, you sleep, you don't, whether you're alive or not. I don't have a grudge against you in my heart. Why? Because I already anticipated. You know, when you trust somebody so much with your life and then the person betrays you, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm so heartbroken. I hate you. That's why they normally say there's a very thin line between love and hate. But when you are in a platonic relationship, where you don't really love this person and you don't hate the person, you people are just conversing. You people are just, you people are just living life. Literally, just living life. So when everything comes to an end, it doesn't affect you. I want you to practice that. Practice that from today. If you're that kind of person that has had experiences of betrayal with friends, and you're that kind of person that normally invests your emotions, your heart in friendships, I'm not talking about love. I'm not talking about love life. I'm not talking about eros love. No, I'm talking about agape love, like brotherly love, female friendships, like loving somebody like your sister. There are some people that they love each other so much that, oh, so if I don't see my friend, I will die. Like, I have a friend of mine, I can just call her a friend of mine, because since I met her, she has always been doing gambody, but she's one kind of person that I find her too expressive, and I cringe at it sometimes. I'm like, babe, are you sure you really like me that much? Because I'm that kind of person that you cannot just come and be telling me that you're liking me, that I'm your best friend, you like me. First of all, I don't do bestie. I don't. Because as I've mentioned earlier, I have had my own share of rubbish when it comes to female friendship. So I don't do that. And for you to do bestie, you need to have invested your hearts inside relationships, and I don't. So that in case it fails tomorrow, in case I notice something off tomorrow, I actually have already noticed negative things. I'm just giving you time and chance so that I can actually confirm it. Okay, so if I notice all those things tomorrow, I can easily say, please, I don't have space for you in my life, and I would really appreciate if you don't contact me again. It will not affect me as a person. It might affect you as a person if at all you thought that what you were doing, the rubbish, was friendship. But I don't care about that. That's not my business, literally. So what was I saying? I'm just saying that female friendships are funny, and growing up as a lady amongst boys groomed me so much so to know that we can quarrel and we can make peace and we can still talk to each other without having issues, you get? And we can actually quarrel, settle, and still live like no grudge. If I see you, I don't feel like you're suffocating my space. No grudge. No, I don't hate you, but I don't love you either. We are okay, like we are cool, literally. Yeah, so sometimes growing up also helps you, because you see, like, some men are very emotional, and most times they are men who grew up amongst women. Like, maybe it's the one boy, 3 sisters, maybe he's a single mother child. So this man is groomed around women, so he grows up emotional. Every small thing, the man will be crying like a woman. But when you're somebody like me, you grew up amongst boys. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow now. So anything that I grew up taking, I learned to the kingdom, take it by force. You get? So I was that kind of person. So I learned not to invest my emotions on things. I don't. I'm that kind of person that, okay, we are doing friendship, right? If you want to shock me, let this friendship turn out to be true. Let you be true to me. Let you not disappoint me. But I already know that you will disappoint me. Do you get? I have the mentality of, I know you are imperfect. I know that maybe you're faking it. and I know that you might disappoint me tomorrow. So first of all, I know what to tell you and what not to tell you, because there are some friends that there are some kind of things Joshua Selman will say, you will tell them. Tomorrow, if you people have problem, they'll come and say, is it me you're trying? Don't try me. I will embarrass you here. Forget that Joshua Selman is here. I will embarrass you so you can go and tell Apostle. You know those kind of things. So I'm those kind of people that even if you're forming friendship and I already have my reservations, I know what to share with you and what not to share with you. I'll share with you what I know you cannot use and hook me. You cannot use and pin me down tomorrow, because I know, like I know my name, that 98% chances are that this friendship will not last. 98% are you are going to betray me. I already know. I feel it in my heart. There's one friend that I used to have before, and this friend, the husband and my husband were like friends right from childhood. So when we met, when I first came to Nigeria, they introduced me to their family and they became like friends, you know. And I told my husband, I remember telling my husband that my spirit doesn't accept this woman. My spirit accepts your friend, but the wife, there's something really off about her. And she doesn't look to me like somebody that me and her can do bestie friendship kind of something. But because she's married to your friend, let me just be accommodative, okay? I'm actually very accommodative. Even when I know in my heart that we are not friends, we can never be friends, Lila. In my heart, you're not my friend. Though. In your mind, you might be thinking that I'm my friend, but me, I know you're not. We are not even connected. So the day the woman had an outburst is when I just confirmed it to my husband. I told him that, do you remember the first time you introduced me to the woman, what I told you? I told you that the woman strikes me like somebody that is not true at heart. She's not true. She's not true at heart. She's not pure at heart. She's somebody that is covering her friendship, is covering her jealousy, her envy, and every other thing behind friendship. But I could see through her right from day one. So what I did was I just decided to tell her, I don't need this friendship of yours, because I don't need that kind of friendship. If you cannot be a friend that can be closer than a sister that I can count on, then it's better you don't become a friend at all, because I'm not hungry of friendships. Let me tell you, I'm just one person that always attracts people. I attract friends to me. I don't go looking for friends. It just happens. I attract people to me. And there's some people that become like gambody to me until I feel like they're choking me. Why? Because I don't invest my heart in friendship. I've kissed too many frogs in friendship for so long for me to just embrace a dinosaur. You get, like, I don't know. I think it's just being careful. Yes, because this is what happened. This is like self-love. You need to be careful of yourself, careful of your heart, careful of people around you. For instance, the first example I gave, there's a day the lady came to my house and announced and invited that I was unwell, and she came to see me, and I could tell that there was something off about it, only for me to notice later that it was a senior colleague of mine that sent her to come and check on me. It was not from her heart. Then it struck me when I sent her a message later that day to appreciate her for coming. She didn't even say welcome. And I was sending that message intentionally to hear her response. I'm somebody that is very crafty when it comes to psychology. I was sending her that message to hear her response so that I will know whether she's the one that came from her heart or she was sent. Then she didn't respond. Then it confirmed my doubts. Then when I got better and went to work on Monday, the next week of that weekend that I was unwell, the senior colleague told me that I was the one that sent her to come and check on you because I wasn't chanced to. You see it? So I could tell that there was more to whatever she was doing that missed the eye. Probably she just wanted to come to my house and see how I live and see the kind of person I am, if I have a lot of money, if she can become close to me because of that, if there's anything, you know. And funny enough, she's single. So, you know, with all those single ladies, they'll come and check how you live and be checking if your husband looks like somebody that has small thing. in their hand so that they can go. And I know the kind of person she is. She's somebody that even goes on dates with married men. So of course she will come and check. If she realizes that your husband look like he has money, she might cut corners and even enter your phone, pick your husband's number and start chatting your husband later, and spoil everything for you. So I was like, I had my reservations, and I'm very glad that she did what she did, because I confirmed my doubts, and now I know that my spirit man is still very much alive. My conscience is still very much alive, and it's still able to detect, my conscience detectors, leave it, are still very much alive and very much strong enough to tell if somebody is right for me or not. So I'm very glad about that. I'm very grateful about that. So to say, thank you so much guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and let me see you guys in our next video. Bye.